I make some ugly shit sometimes when it comes to this joint. It's only right. Flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to another episode of Lessons and Blessings, man. It's your
Welcome
boy V.
back,
You know it. It's your boy V. Beatty, aka Great Orange Hope, and I'm here with my kinfolk.
man. James Mack, aka Mac at a Stack, man. Thank y'all for coming back, checking us out, man.
You know it, man. And we back with some stuff today.
Yes, sir.
We back with some current topics. We back with some argumentative topics, if you can
Yep.
say. We we back with some stuff today, but I want to start the show off from the top, Mac.
Let's go.
You know, we talked about last episode with possible alien mothership on its way to Earth. Could be, you know what I'm saying, passing by, or it could be arriving in November of this year,
Right.
2025. Right. Um, we talked about it just on one side, kind of like where we was both looking forward to that type of interaction. You know what I'm saying? Just to see what
Yeah.
happens, just to see what comes from it, right? But also, I didn't even think, and I've heard this before, but I didn't even think that the angle of it being a hoax. You know what I'm saying? Where people are saying that this is a planned alien invasion because they want to do this whole one world order,
NWO joint.
everybody,
Yeah.
you know it, right? You're right. The Wolf Pack, Kevin Nash, and them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they trying to do. But I heard that before. But I'm just saying, like years ago, I heard, and shout out to Ahmad Rashad. Oh no, I'm sorry, Ahmad Rashad Jamal. Shout out to Rashad Jamal. I think that he might still be incarcerated. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, he spreads. Not saying he spreads. I don't want to say it crazy, but he does. He does a lot of high energy talk, a lot of chakras talk, a lot of where we came from before this planet talk. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's like you know what I mean? He's out, but he has said that a lot of the skies are digital. You know, I've heard this from multiple people though.
Yeah. Yeah. I've heard that too.
They
Yeah.
control the skies. You know what I'm saying? So that they could fake an alien invasion. And the best way I think about it is like Black Panther, like when they got that dome around Wakanda. You feel what I'm saying? Now imagine that same dome. You can probably or like the eyeball in Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you think about it, that's probably a better analogy. The eyeball in Vegas, bro. Like you sitting in that dome, it's like they putting pictures all around you. You know what I'm saying? Or they putting
Vivid
visuals
pictures
all over.
too.
Yeah. So it's like you could. And I'm not saying it could be a fake, but you never know. Like I'm not saying the skies are fake. I feel like if the heat is getting through, if the skies was fake, I feel like no sun would be getting through. You feel what I'm saying? Like that sun be direct, it be hitting. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they got a fake sun. This what you know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, like if they got fake skies, that sun is hitting. But I have heard before that there's they're going to stage an alien invasion to scare the people into coming together, scaring all the countries to coming together. Type of
Right.
thing. That's like that's the goal for it. How do you feel about that, Mac? Do you feel, are you leaning towards this is real, this is a real occurrence, or are you leaning towards this could be a hoax? What are you leaning towards at this time?
If I had to put a number on this, man, I'll say I'm probably like 60-40. 60 being, it's a craft headed our way.
Yeah.
40 being it's possibility that it's, they plotting and planning. Because the crazy thing is though, I heard about them planning a hoax like
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Right.
Because it was something called Project Bluebeam that they had a bunch of satellites. They've got a bunch of land with a bunch of satellites where they can use it to project things in the sky. Like I heard people even say the moon was fake. You said the sun was fake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But That's what I heard. So I'm like, okay, that I can believe that to a degree because I did hear and I did a lot of research on it and I seen, you know, some evidence,
Yeah,
not might not have been like solid concrete, but it was there to where I could see and be like, okay, I can picture that. So you go back to what you saying with the NWO, the New World Order, you know, it's all about control. If
yeah,
it makes sense because this, if you go back in history, they repeatedly do things to scare everybody and to control them. So if
right.
they, because you got to think, all right, so the technology that we got already is old to them, to the powers that be. They got stuff that's probably 30 years ahead of us right now.
More than that.
You know what I'm saying?
More
They're not gonna show
30
you. They ain't
years.
gonna show you the
Uh,
truth. So
uh-uh.
they got this like AI and all this that we dealing with now. They been
Yeah,
had that.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They give it to you in breadcrumbs. So what I'm saying is, yeah, it could be a possibility. Yeah, they want this one world government. And that's been. I mean, anybody watching this right now, you could be a conspiracy theorist or not. You can't deny that the government wants to control the world, or
yeah.
not even the government, the powers that be
That
want
be
to control the world.
what I'm saying is it's not going to be hard. Not to cut you off, Matt, because I
Nah, go
see where
ahead.
you're going. What I just want to add to what you're saying.
Yeah,
What I'm saying is that rich people think a certain way, they live a certain way, they live a different way. So it's nothing for you to contact the richest individuals across the world because y'all living on one pathway. You feel what I'm saying? Now you got
mm-hmm.
some super rich people, but like I said, once you up billions, once you hit that billion mark, you there's not that many people to interact with. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? That they're on your status. I'm talking about multi-billion, not 1 billion. I'm talking about,
Yeah,
you
at
know what
least
I'm saying,
six.
or trillions. People that's worth, you know what I mean? People that's worth
Right,
unimaginable numbers that we don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
right,
We basing shit off of what people say. We don't know there's people that's worth some shit we can't even pronounce. You know what I'm saying?
right.
What I'm
Didn't even
saying
know
is,
that number exists.
is this. What I'm saying is, those people, it's not hard for them to find each other and collaborate. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you would
yeah,
know, you know what I'm saying, what they're capable of. If I was to tell you, hey, this and this will make you this much richer, even though you don't care about money, I'm telling you, you'll keep your status if we do
yeah,
such and such and stage such and such, and you help contribute to that, then you want to help contribute to you being, you know what I mean, in this way for after you die and after 10, 20, 30, 50 generations. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Your
So it's
family
like
gonna be
they
rich
negotiate,
forever,
bro. They negotiating shit that we don't even, you know what I'm saying?
and
That's
it's
what I'm
us.
saying.
We on the table. We the bargaining chips. You know what
No,
I'm
but
saying?
bro, the money comes from us. If
Yeah,
nobody,
yeah,
if this is what I'm saying, bro, if nobody did anything, this is why they use us so much, bro. If everybody compartmentalized, if every community or every state, even if every state, let's say if every state just did everything for themselves, it would cut off. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
A
They would
lot
go
of
into
money
frenzy.
from every. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't do that. Like that's what I'm saying. You have to keep people intertwined and interacting with people across borders doing different. You have to do that because if not, if everybody compartmentalized it, this is our section, this is our section, this is our section, and we don't even, nobody's worried about traveling, nobody's worried about nothing. We just worried about, you know what I'm saying, living right here.
Surviving. Yeah,
That's gonna fuck up everything because now you can't, you know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about
yeah.
money. So now you actually got to go to them people, kill them, and then leave your people there for you to get some money. You feel what I'm saying? That's a
Right.
that like they've already did that. They're not trying to do that again. You get what I'm saying? But that's what it's turning
Mm-hmm.
into. It's turning into that process where you got people thinking a certain way because you made it so comfortable for them to live in this country. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you got people that's against the country living in the country. You get what I'm saying? So when you got
Yeah.
that, like how you gonna purge that? You know what I'm saying? Like
That's.
you did it the first time you killed other people who didn't even, it wasn't even a country yet when you was killing them. You feel what I'm saying? Then you made a country.
Mm-hmm.
Now you done created a country of people who you gave citizenship to. Now they can feel like either I like this place or I don't like this place. You know what I'm saying? And they can talk shit on this place while being from this place. And it's a, you know
Yeah.
what I
That's
mean?
that's crazy. Yeah.
It's the right. You feel what I'm saying? So I just I look at this shit crazy though, Mac. But what I'm saying is if I was an answer, I'm more 70 hoax, 30 that is real. But because that's just how my mental works.
Right.
And that I'll be happy to be surprised that it's real. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not
Yeah,
saying that
yeah,
it's not, but knowing that these people, I don't know, bro. Like, no, I want it to be some superhero shit. Y'all come here and figure, even if it's some evil shit, let it be what it's gonna be, because I feel like whatever happens is supposed to happen. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, if they gonna come over here and take over the planet, then that's the one thing. If they gonna come over here and help the planet, that's another thing. I'm not in control of none of that. All I can do is,
Nobody is. Yeah,
all I can do is react when they get here. But a hoax, and that's what I'm saying. Like, how far can they go with the hoax, Max? I mean, Mac, you feel what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like
How far
how
can they go with that shit? Like,
the
that's the real.
technology they got is we don't know. That's the real question. What you just asked, like how far can they go? We don't know. But the thing is, let's go ahead and play devil's advocate. Let's say it
Yeah,
is a hoax,
yeah,
and they are staging some,
yeah,
and they bold enough for one to push it, and they've been pushing it like for a few weeks to months now.
yeah.
So if you that brave to put something out there and say something coming, they gotta have something to back it up.
Right.
You know what I mean? They
And that's what
got
I'm
to.
saying. Hopefully it's not no. And like I said, they could just have the aircrafts themselves. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, they can say
yeah,
this aircraft is coming, and the aircraft that's coming that they showing is already here. You get
yeah,
what I'm saying? And they can just lift
yeah.
that motherfucker up out of anywhere, and you get what
Be
I'm
like,
saying?
oh, there it
And
is. It just
it
showed
just never
up.
showed up. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all I'm
Yeah,
saying, because, bro, they already got the dynamic. Like, we don't know, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Us being here at the bottom, this is the most beautiful. I think it's the most beautiful place to be in the world, because you still optimistic over things. Like, them people up at the top, bro, they only see money and dominance. They don't really see that we thinking on, man, we hope that this happens. We hope that this happens. They on some shit that we make everything happen. You get what I'm
right.
saying? But I don't think
Yeah,
that that's true either. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I think that's why I want this shit to be true, Mac, because I want another fucking entity to come here and show that y'all niggas got this shit fucked up. You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying? Even though that we got a decent amount shit figured out, but still the fucked up shit that's going on, I feel like they should. I want somebody to come here and be like, this shit is not what's supposed to be happening. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like, y'all should know one group of people or two, three groups of people be struggling way more than the other. You get what I'm saying?
right.
And
But
like that. Go ahead.
another thing is like, all right, so I was playing the devil advocate saying that it was fake.
Yeah.
All right, let me get on the other side
Yeah.
because all right, so I'm not 100% sure on the date, but I think what I read it said something about this possibly could be something out there responding from a signal that they've been sending like
Yeah. We
not
invited it.
it's like over like 30 years ago, over
Damn.
30 years ago. So
Yeah.
they finally got the signal and they getting here. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that could make sense. You know what I'm saying? Then there's another thing. Have you ever heard of the particle collider that
No.
they got? It's underground. I mean, it's like I think it's like the size of a football stadium or something.
Yeah.
And it's like a big circular thing, and it shoots like photons and like particles at the speed of light, and they clash into each other. And the only reason that they made it was to try to recreate the Big Bang. So
No.
they trying to play
I have
God.
heard of them. I have heard of them trying to recreate the Big Bang
Yes,
in like a smaller, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they want to try to like create a universe in a small space. You
yeah.
feel what I'm
So
saying? For they can
like,
monitor you know what I mean, whatever happens from it. But yeah,
bro,
I
I just
have
looked
heard
it
of that.
up. Guess how big the particle collider is.
How
It's a
big?
one big circle.
Yeah.
That shit's 16.8 miles.
Damn.
So they use
Radius.
yeah. So that shit shooting beams and atoms at the speed of light, and just they steady colliding over and over and over. And they trying to like I've heard they're trying to open portals, and then they
Oh
trying to
yeah.
recreate the Big Bang. Like all of that could play a part. I'm just this on the other side of me. This is that 70. or the 60
because
in me.
no,
You know what I'm
you know what
saying?
I'm thinking too though. Unless do you know what size you can make a universe? You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
if you trying to spark some life, how do you know that that shit ain't gonna blow up and be bigger than this? Like you get what I'm saying? Like I
yeah,
don't know
like
mathematics. I'm just thinking
right,
like
I
optimistic. Like if I'm gonna make a universe, how do I know I can contain it? You feel
right.
what I'm
That's the
saying?
thing.
Like
They
you
don't
gonna open.
know.
You feel what I'm saying? Like that's just like open. You know, like opening one of them beds. I just did recently. You open one of them beds and it's vacuum sealed and it's plastic. You know what I'm saying? But when you open it, that shit expand quick as a bitch. So it's like
Right.
you know what I'm saying. So how you know that you're not opening a universe or creating a universe that's bigger
That
than this?
it might destroy
Oh,
ours in
you
the
are you
process.
process like I'm just saying, well, it might overlap ours, where it affects ours, like it's laying over top or laying underneath. You know, I don't know,
Yeah,
bro. I just
they should learn. They should learn from like, okay, you know how well
we
an
messing
atom
with a
is
lot of
small.
shit.
We all know an atom is small. It's
Yeah,
small. You can't see it. You got to
yeah.
have
Just
100
to make
times
it out.
microscope. The
Yeah,
fact that when you they found out that if you cut an atom in half, that's how the bombs, atomic bombs work.
yeah. It's made. Yeah, yeah.
Cutting the atom in half to
It has.
create that devastating explosion,
Yeah,
and you trying to recreate the universe.
right.
What a big bang! Like you
In a
really
small
playing with
space,
fire. You,
in a space where you can monitor it. That's
yeah,
how dumb. That's how great and dumb we are at the same time,
yeah.
bro. Pay attention. You're
We
trying to.
not meant to be a
It's
high,
a
not to be God. You know what I'm
nah,
saying?
bro. You want to create a universe like ours or similar to ours, but where you can look in microscopically and watch how it develops. And bro, you can't do that. Like you
Nah.
can, you might be able to, but I don't think that you this is what I this is how I feel about God too though. He don't really let nothing affect every single person. If you pay
Yeah,
attention, like shit that happens, it happens in certain areas. You feel what I'm saying? Like when
yeah,
it's a war between these few countries. All the other 180, 40, 50, 60 countries, they ain't even, you know what I'm saying? They might be watching, but they ain't even in, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's never
yeah. They
been,
ain't affected by it.
when they say world war, bro, it's 100 and it's almost 200 countries or more. You know what I'm saying? It's like 196 countries, or it was. Maybe it might be more now. Who knows? More or less, I don't know. But what I'm saying is, it's never been a war with all 196 countries. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that. So it's not technically it's
It's
not a
not a
world
world
war.
war. World
Yeah,
war means these four, five, six bigger, powerful countries are warring, but their shit affects the world. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
But at the
yeah.
same time, all the world don't have an issue like these motherfuckers got it. You know what I'm saying? The
Mm-hmm.
whole world's not trying to control the world. When you see people at war, that means they trying to control something.
Yeah, always.
That's
Yeah,
what
that's a
you get what
fact.
I'm saying. So the countries that's never in war, they're not trying to control anything. They want to control their country and how their country lives, but they're not trying to control where how everybody else lives.
Exactly.
When you pay attention to wars, it's people who's trying to put their shit on everybody else. Like, oh, we live in this way, the world, other people should live this way. No,
Right.
nigga, you can't dictate that. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Now we can all be cordial. We can all agree to some shit. That's how I feel like when they be like world peace, bro, it's pretty much close to the most peaceful we're gonna get because motherfucker can buy a plane ticket to Russia. Motherfucker can buy a plane ticket to Africa, to Australia, to whatever. You can go there for a certain amount of days and come back. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? That right there is world peace. Cause you can't, you know what I'm saying? You gonna
Yeah.
let people visit from another country, come in your country and visit, stay for a couple of days, and then leave. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the closest we gonna get. You get what I mean? Like
Yeah. Everything else a fairy tale if you think it's
everything
gonna
else,
get better than that.
you get what I'm saying? Where nigga can,
Yeah.
hey, bro, hey, look, you can come to my country and for a couple of days and just dip, and you
Yeah.
good.
Just respect my shit
Just
while you
respect my
here.
shit while you here, and you get what I'm saying? Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
That's, what else are we asking for? So when motherfuckers talking
Right.
about world peace, that is world peace because it might be certain places you can't go, but like I said, bro, you can book shit to Greece, to anywhere, and you can go
Right.
there as long as you got the correct conditions. You can go there. You can stay there for a couple of days or however long you want to stay there, and
Mm-hmm.
come back And you know what I'm saying? So it's like that's peace. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you going to somewhere and they holding you hostage. You know what I'm saying? Or
Right.
some shit like
Yeah.
that. Or they, like, bro, you going somewhere, you staying there for a couple days, you coming back. So I feel like, but yeah, that's a crazy. We went to off on a crazy tangent, but
Yeah.
no, bro,
Yeah.
I feel like that's a big subject. We'll
Yeah.
see. We're gonna
That's what
see
I was
what
about to
happens.
say.
I
Wait
can't
it
wait
out
to
and
see.
see.
Hey, I can't wait to see what happens. That's all I'm saying.
That shit right around the corner, man.
No, it's coming. So, what you want to go to next, Matt?
Shit. Shout out the boy, Shedeur. Shit.
No, for sure, for
You
sure, for
know,
sure.
he had him a
I like
game
that.
last night. You know, so yeah, shit. I set it off. Your boy Shedure Sanders. You know what I'm saying? He had his first debut in the NFL. You know,
Yeah,
played my city, not my city, but my team from my state, the Carolina Panthers.
yeah,
Spanked that ass. The Browns won 30-10. You know what I'm saying? I got
yeah.
his stats right here, man.
They went in
It
on y'all
was
like that. Go ahead.
Yeah, he was 14 for 23, passed for
Yeah,
138 yards, two touchdowns, no interceptions, man. And I
that's a
want to
crazy
say, like,
debut.
congratulations to him, his dad, his brothers, everybody in his family, and
Yeah,
Colorado. Everything that he done did has been major, and he stood 10 toes the whole way. And the
yeah,
only reason, we bigging him up because, respect to his dad and everything, and he paved his own way. But
right.
we got to shine light on this because he got a lot of hate. And
Yeah.
I even seen when, the clips of him playing in the NFL last night, people still hating. They still try to move the
Oh
goalpost to
yeah,
hate on that man to find a way.
that shit
So
ain't gonna stop.
yeah, so
Yeah,
we combating the bullshit and we promoting this successful black man and positive in a positive light, man. So he
right.
came out and did his thing. They only gave him one practice, before in training camp and everything, and then said, "Hey, you're
Yeah.
gonna start this first NFL game," and he won. So we're gonna support him and big him
Oh
up,
yeah.
man.
And not only
Yeah,
did he win,
definitely.
like you said, he performed.
Yeah,
He ain't
there you
just
go.
win. He performed. The whole team won, but he
Yeah, yeah,
performed in the win. So like I said, those passes, those touchdown passes, wasn't no easy passes. Those was
yeah.
read. Those are reads. Those are my man is open. I can put it in his pocket. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? So I respect that. But yeah, shout out Shedeur Sanders, man, and
Yes, sir.
shout out the whole Sanders family and legacy because and like I said, shout out Shiloh down there in Tampa Bay too because
Yeah,
I
yeah. I
hope
forgot
he
about that. Shout out to him.
no, because I hope he has a good and lengthy NFL career and he's
Yeah,
productive, man. Because like I said, bro, let people live their dreams and let people shine where they can, you know.
yeah.
Uh, but yeah, no, we gonna
He
move to the
definitely
next.
got blackballed. That's why
No,
it's like,
and I'm with you on that. That's why I say I'm with you the all the way on supporting that.
mm-hmm.
But we gonna move to the next topic.
Yeah, let's get it.
Uh, Mac, they well, we're gonna go. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it where we're going. We go.
Let's get it.
The Cam versus Gilly.
Oh,
Uh, now look,
yeah.
I mess with Cam and Gilly, and I mess
Right.
with both of their platforms. So I'll say that off top before I even get into, you know what I'm saying, uh,
Mm-hmm.
or what's going on. Now, of course, you got Cam was critiquing Jalen Hurts, saying that the pieces around him had made it easier. Basically, this is what he's saying in layman's terms. The pieces around you and the team you're on is the why, you know what I'm saying, you were able to win a Super Bowl and the type of, you know what I'm saying, but you're not a top, and he wasn't in Cam's top 10, top 5, top 10 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, in the league. And he's saying that because the other quarterbacks have to do more with their talent or do more with less. And you don't have to do a bunch. You just need to do enough with what you got, and you can, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying. And I understand that statement. What Gilly was saying is, Cam, you hating on, you know what I'm saying. You hating on Jalen Hurts. You never had a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying. You made it, but you didn't win. All this, you know what I'm saying, type
Yeah.
shit. So
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
ended up getting personal. I'm saying, like, it's just weird because it's like y'all in two different careers, so it's hard for y'all to critique each other. You know, Cam came at Gilly's rap career.
I seen that. Yeah,
Gilly came at Cam's, you know what I'm saying, not winning the Super Bowl. But Cam, you can't really come at Cam because his shit is, you know what I mean? His shit, his resume is crazy,
right.
regardless if
Yeah,
he won or not. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, without a Super Bowl, Cam might be one of the greatest quarterbacks, or is one of the greatest quarterbacks to not win the Super Bowl. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And there's a lot of great
Yeah,
quarterbacks to not win the Super Bowl, but if you look at the stats and what he did and actually making it to a Super Bowl and not winning one, because like that puts you still in elite territory is what I'm saying. Like
yeah, yeah.
he's still one of the people that we talk about those seasons. Like I said, bro, taking the Panthers team to 15-0, 16-0, you know what I'm saying, or whatever they made it to that year before they lost a game was crazy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, so it's like, yeah, bro, he was really Superman for a period of time. So you can't really, you know what I'm saying, knock that. You know what I mean? And it's Gilly, I
Yeah,
understand. I understand Gilly saying, you know what I mean, like, bro, this we Philly, you trying to hate on our parade, you know what I mean? But it's just it's a weird subject. But how you
it
feel, Mac?
is.
Because
It.
I'm like, because like it's two grown men giving their opinion, and it's supposed to be done. But
That's
then,
what I
like
was
I
gonna say.
said,
Yeah.
I feel like it's still been dragged on for a while for no reason. But go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like I was gonna start off. You said it. Cam, he entitled to his opinion.
Yeah,
Just like Gilly entitled to his. I think it's good content.
yeah.
And that's what
I'm
it
on the
is at the
page
end
of
of
it.
the day. But yeah, like I agree with you, man. As far as like Cam resume is that it's something to talk about. It like you can compare him to like rookie quarterbacks that's getting drafted and
Yeah,
even things he did in college. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to salute what he did as far as an
yeah,
NFL player.
yeah.
But yeah, I think as far as Gilly, he repping Philly. He a diehard Eagles fan.
You
Like,
already know, and
you
he a
know what I'm
part of the,
saying?
and he's with the organization for real. Like they
Oh
acknowledge him.
yeah,
Like he run out he be in bro. They bought the trophy to his party. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
You know what I mean? For him to hold it up. So it's like he is ingrained in that Eagles culture. You know what I'm saying? Like they
yeah,
reckon it
yeah.
ain't like he a fan who just hype. You know, there's a bunch of Eagles fans who's hype, but he actually an Eagles fan that is acknowledged by the Eagles, which is crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they actually be like, yo, this our guy. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah, exactly, yeah. So I
So
get where he coming from too. You know what I'm saying? I can respect both sides, but you know, like the even to start off with what Cam said about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I ain't gonna say he lying. You know what I'm
right,
saying? And
yeah,
and I'm
about his
not
rap career, yeah,
because he knows. I mean, as far as like Jalen Hurts and like he got a higher IQ than I do. You know what I'm
right,
saying? I ain't gonna go to a pilot and try to tell him he wrong about how he say he gonna fly the plane.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because
exactly,
he got
yeah.
experience in that
Yeah,
that
and that's
field or
his.
whatever.
Yeah, that's his thing.
So, but I know for one thing, Cam do say a lot of like hot takes, and they get people attention. You know what I'm saying? I know right now he going at it with Chad Ochocinco. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
They
the
going back and
Mad,
forth
yeah,
over
yeah,
mad and
that
stuff.
Mad,
So,
yeah.
you know what I'm
No,
saying?
he
I
did,
feel
and even on the college, he did get his ass bust on the college too.
yeah.
Yeah, but no, but
So
as
they
far as
came back. Chad came back with a clip and said he was playing some regular dude online, and the old boy was spanking his ass on
yeah,
Madden.
yeah,
So
I
yeah,
saw
so I'm
that.
just like,
It was like 36-3 or some shit like
yeah,
that.
that shit was crazy.
Disrespectful shit.
Yeah. So yeah, he might well leave them sticks down, like but leave the controller alone, bro. Like if it's
Yeah,
like that, I know I ain't nowhere near good on Madden, so I wouldn't
right.
even try it. But yeah, like
No,
that's
listen, this new man. I was gonna say it too, Mac. I really, I didn't want to really want to talk about it because, like, I feel like it's a niche community. You feel what I mean?
yeah,
But
that's a fact.
this man got me in a headlock, Mac. I've been on this shit since last night, nigga. I got the little freak because my best friend, little brother, he was like, "Yo, uh, you trying to run the man this weekend? Da, 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 you know it come out if you got the pre-purchase Joe. You know what I'm saying? They come out. I was like, bro, I was just gonna get the regular Joe. I wasn't even going. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? But when they say 7 days early access, I'm like, shit, nigga.
Damn, get a
I
heads
said,
up.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and get the, you know what I'm saying. So I went ahead and paid the little extra $20, $30. Got the, you know what I mean, got the early edition joint. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you, bro, like I've been a Madden head. Like that's what we grew up playing. Like I grew up playing
Yeah.
Madden for money. Like I won game consoles off of Madden. I didn't pay the thousand. I didn't play multiple $1,000 games of Madden. There's only
Yeah.
rare. It ain't that many niggas are gonna sit here and tell you they believe in they man skills enough to pay for $1,000, nigga. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. I don't give a fuck. The certain hood niggas will, certain niggas who really, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm talking about
Yeah.
competition. You know, niggas will play in a competition for man where I pay $100 and now I can play and I might win 25K or something like that. I'm talking about nigga $1,000 out your pocket. You put it on the table, and another nigga put his $1,000 on the table, and y'all playing for $1,000, nigga. And I'm talking about that's when nigga palms get sweaty, nigga.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about I'm a street. Hey, I'm a nigga who ain't never really had much. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when I do, hey, nigga, if I'm confident enough to put the little bit I got on the line, you know what I'm saying? That lets you
Yeah.
know. But what I'm saying is, this man, I ain't gonna lie, it's a beautiful game. I got a winning record now. I think I might be like 10-4, 10-3,
Oh, hell yeah.
something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never gonna them niggas, them top 100 niggas play too many games, bro. Like you actually
Yeah.
got you gotta them
That's
niggas
their job, boy. That's
them niggas be street and they getting bread. I ain't mad, but them niggas be streaming
yeah.
for 12, 13 hours. Nigga, I can't do it. I'm gonna play.
Right.
I might play for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? 3 hours at the most. I got some other shit to do. Not saying they
Yeah.
life ain't no more because they making money. So I'm not
Right,
saying that
right.
what they doing not more important. What I'm saying is, nigga, hey, after about 2, 3 hours, that's like 5, 6 games. I gotta go ahead and clock out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because either I'm gonna get mentally gone or I really got some grown, you know, not grown, but I really
Yeah.
got some other responsibilities to do. So I can't stay on it. But no,
Hell
man, that's
yeah.
great. I'm glad that conversation ended on that. But man, I'm glad that they, like I said, man, they grown men. It's funny, it's entertaining, but
Yeah, that's it.
that's all it is, and it's gonna bring traffic to both their pages. Not that their pages need it, but
It's gonna
uh,
put money in man pocket too.
you get
Cause
what
them
I'm
two
saying? So
NFL dudes talking
yeah,
and
but
talking, you know.
no, for real. And then, like I said, I think eventually they're gonna play. Now, Chad talking
Yeah.
about Chad saying he ain't gonna play him because it's like playing a bum. You know what I'm saying? Or playing somebody who only won
Yeah.
the games because he lost like that. But I think eventually they'll turn around and play. And like I said, bro, it's all entertainment. And I even think that the Cam and Gilly shit is entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it.
You seen Gilly, then you seen Baker Mayfield hop in, not Baker Mayfield, Johnny
Um,
Manziel. Johnny
yeah, man.
Manziel hopped in, and I be getting them mixed up all the time. I'm sorry, Baker, because you still
Yeah.
doing your thing. But anyway, bro, he put the fake powder on his face and all that. It was all fun.
Yeah.
It's all fun and games. But yeah. But the next topic I want to get into, J Mac, is you know, I guess the funding been cut. I don't know. I guess it's the viewership they say been down. I don't know, but they canceled the BET Hip Hop Awards, not the regular BET Awards. The regular BET Awards is still going, but the BET Hip Hop Awards and the Soul Train Awards will no longer uh, be in existence. So I don't know,
Yeah.
Mac, because I grew up on the BET. Like I remember being a kid looking up to seeing the BET Hip Hop Awards. I remember when people had the boxes where they like, yo, I ain't gonna be at home, but I pre-recorded the, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Watch it
I'm gonna
later.
watch it when I get to the crib because you want to see if it's Mary J. Blige or you know what I'm saying? You
Right.
know what I mean? Who gonna be on the stage? Alicia Keys or like I said, all them perform like there's been some dope ass performances on that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like back in, like I said, bro, I remember 02, 03. You already know you can't wait. The franchise boys gonna be out there. You know what I'm saying? You already know Ludacris,
Yeah.
fucking. You already know
Shit.
Outkast,
T.I. all them.
Ti, Gucci. Sometimes certain years,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Like I said, nigga, a couple years ago when Kodak did the Gremlin joint, that shit was hard for the beats. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You
Yeah.
like, but I've heard people say since the ciphers died, that's when it really, you know what I'm
Yeah, that
saying?
was my favorite part.
That's what a lot of people's favorite part was, and I guess what a lot of hip hop heads' favorite part was. But they said when the cipher stopped going, that's kind of when you know what I'm saying. It kind of went underneath. So
Yeah.
how you feel about us losing these two? Like I said, the Soul Train Awards. I feel like ever since Don Cornelius passed, that's kind of, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That I feel like that was the fall off of that. But even though, like, I'm more concerned on the BET Hip Hop Awards. But how you feel like losing these two legendary staples in the black community?
Man, I got I'll say this first. Yeah, I like coming up, that was my shit. I look forward to seeing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, couldn't wait to see the performances. You know what I'm saying? Even though, I just the stage presence, what they gonna do on stage, maybe something funny or crazy gonna happen with your favorite artist or whatever. And then, like I said, the icing on the cake was the cipher. Like I'm turning the volume up. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? I want to hear that shit. I gotta hear every bar. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was a big deal for me, man. And like, when I was heavy in the music, I look forward to that. I even like envision myself in the cipher when I was younger. Like, man,
yeah, yeah,
you know what I'm saying, thinking about being part of that or whatever. So it was
yeah,
definitely ingrained in my DNA. Loved it, but I feel if I'm being honest,
yeah.
as far as like, okay, because the Soul Train and then you got the BET Hip Hop Awards. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the culture, not even the culture, the shift in music did something to that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm giving my honest opinion, I
That's
feel
what
like
heard it.
music is not hitting like it used to. You
Yeah,
gotta like a lot of songs of today will blow up
it-
off of a TikTok. That ain't
yeah,
even playing the whole song. You know what
right.
I'm saying? A lot of people hear
People,
that specific clip and don't even know the lyrics to the verse or none of that. So
yeah,
it's shortened a lot of people attention spans. And
that's a
then,
fact.
like the music that's coming out now ain't really Soul Train, BET Hip Hop Awards worthy,
Yeah,
in
right,
my
right.
opinion. You know what I'm
So
saying? It's
that
only a
I,
select few.
I like that. I like that take, Mac. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm just like, you can go to your legends. You got, well, Jay Z. He ain't even really rapping like that now, but like them type of rappers, we named them when you was talking about Ludacris and like when they dropped the album, it was an album. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like it was a solid body of work. So now you got these artists out here now, not knocking them. Y'all do y'all thing. But I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really spinning nobody joints on my phone or my playlist like that. I got a lot of shit I grew up on, I be listening to. I ain't gonna lie to
right.
you. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, yeah, the music shift did a lot to that. It was a big part of
That's what
why,
it's not really their fault. It's
yeah,
not
it's
really
not
the BET's fault. It's more that what they got to work with.
at the end of the day, BT
Yeah.
is a business. And
Hmm.
if it ain't bringing in the bread, they
Yeah.
like, all right, we just sold it for, it was it like 1.7 billion or whatever. If
Yeah.
it ain't making sense, it ain't making dollars. It's like, all right, well, we're gonna have to, whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe and maybe they'll come out with something
Yeah.
that's tailor made to the new music. Maybe they got a business idea to say, hey, we can
They
still
might
do the
replace it with another award show, but
something
yeah, but
something that's tailored because that formula was built for the artists we name that can
yeah,
drop a whole album to where you listen 1 through 12, 1 through 15, however many tracks is on their album,
yeah,
you would listen to it front to back. But now, man, you people that's listening, you show me an album that you bought that you played front to back and
yeah,
never press skip or
yeah.
none of that.
Besides the new clips or some
Yeah, the
old
clips.
heads
Oh yeah,
who,
yeah. No, nah, that's a
yeah, but
fact.
I know what you're saying. Like some
Yeah,
new
like the
artists.
majority of what you hearing on the radio, it ain't. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna
Ain't
jump
no
up and.
substance behind. No, people are jumping, and I appreciate that. Taking Mac, because at the end of the day, people are jumping on the quick fix rather than the
Yep,
total body of work. So the artists who really putting out hard bodies of work, the being the butchers, the, you know what I mean,
yep,
38 the people who really like every track they putting some bars on for you to catch, they
right.
not getting appreciated. It's the people who
Nope,
got the one or two songs who go crazy, but then when you play their album or you play their mixtape, you like, bro, what the fuck? Like
that's what I'm saying.
you feel me? So
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying, Mac.
we living in the, like I said, I keep bringing up TikTok because it's a fact. It's a TikTok generation song.
It's
Your song
microwave.
pop on TikTok, they gonna play it over and over and over, and then these up and coming artists that's their goal, to get on
Yeah.
TikTok and get 100 million plays. But they ain't listening to your song. They just
So
playing that
that
simple
simple one,
clip.
and then not only that, it don't transition into shows. It don't
Yeah.
transition to when you on stage. People know your whole song because they know the whole fit. They know that 15-second part.
Yep.
They don't really know the verse. So it's
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying. Like
After that, it's done. It's like they show up for that clip because it went viral. Oh, I made a TikTok and blew up off of that song. So, oh,
yeah,
he in the city or she in the city tonight. All right, we're gonna show up. They play that. They might play that song like 3 or 4 times. They might just play that part over and over. But as soon as you
yeah.
go to your other body of work, look
It's
at your
over.
reaction. They
Yeah,
don't know. You know what I'm
it's,
saying?
and
I'm
that
just saying. It's
and that
disgusting.
it's a bad trade off, is what you're
Yeah.
saying, and
So
I
I
understand that too.
I hate it, but I get it. That's my hot take on the BT thing. I know a lot of
Yeah,
people be mad. Oh, they taking away the black entertainment stuff we grew up on and we love. You got to produce better, man. Like
yeah,
bodies of work, it got to be like you said, substance behind the joint, man. It got
yeah.
to be something like, man, I'm gonna keep playing this joint right here, like But
Something to touch your soul. A lot of this shit, like I
yeah,
said, and I don't want to blame it to it, but I'm telling you, it's that drill shit. Everybody wanted to be a gangster rather than everybody
yep,
wanted to be themselves. Like and I'll tell you this, in hip hop, man, it was easier to try to you can be something that you not, but you can't be no killer and you not. You get what I'm
right,
saying? You can pretend to be a
yeah,
baller and you not. You can pretend to be a trapper and you not. You can pretend to be a ladies man and all this shit and you not. You trying
yep,
to pretend to be this gangster. You got all these bodies and you really don't got them. It watered the game down because now
yeah,
you got a couple niggas who really didn't took some niggas out and they making music about it and certain shit shit happen to them. But then they inspire a whole nother group of niggas to rap about killing niggas or to go kill a nigga before they can rap about it. You feel what
yeah,
I'm saying? And that's not even them. You feel what I'm saying?
right,
Like when I was young, I was inspired. I was like, them niggas got cars, they got bitches, they got money. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking like, nigga, how can I make more money to for I
yeah,
can
yeah,
be for I can support myself and so that I can have the finer things in life. These niggas is thinking, how can I get a gun with a switch on it for I can take more niggas out. Like that shit's
right,
a whole
and
like
rap about it.
and rap about. But my thing is like, and you think that that's gonna make you rich and famous? Like that shit is, and it could. But at the same time, like nigga, that's a lot of dark shit to carry. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying with
the
yourself.
mindset fucked up.
Yeah, nigga, you not ready, bro. You can't think killing gonna make you famous. You can't think
Yeah,
that talking about killing gonna make you famous because that means that people only like you for that type of talk. That means you got to talk like that for a long time. You feel what I'm
right.
saying? Rather than when you talk about money, hoes, bitches, you can talk about that for eternity because that shit is
Yeah,
always ever changing.
yeah,
Killing niggas, it's only so much killing you can talk about until nigga they gonna come get your ass. That's
right.
what I'm saying, nigga. It's no laws against fucking hoes if you doing it the right way, or
Yeah,
you know what I mean, or trapping if you doing it the right way and you quit and you. But the killing, nigga, that shit ain't got no statute of limitations, nigga. Nigga,
yeah.
you can talk you keep talking about killing, they gonna attach your ass to some murder,
You
even if it
should,
was.
and a lot of y'all should be looking at like the Dirt case and all these recos that be happening.
And
I
shout,
mean, come on,
man,
man. That
look how
shit
many
ain't.
big rappers we lost, bro.
Yeah, that shit is too fast. It expired fast. The expiration date is not good.
Bro,
You know what I'm
Dirk is
saying?
one of the. I'm glad you said that, Mac, because Dirk is one of the greatest, not only the greatest and biggest rappers of this time. You feel what I'm saying? And not only
Yeah,
that, but I'm just saying this as far as like the shit he represents and the people who follow. He has one of the hugest followings. You feel what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like
And he can't
people,
see the street.
people
You
love
know,
Dirk,
and
and
you know
you,
what they told
yeah,
him? The only way he can get out, or like on bond to fight the trial outside, they
uh,
told that man. They said you got to give up every last dollar, all your assets, all your masters. They want you. They want him to have nothing. They say you
nothing
got
when he
to
come out.
basically give me your soul just so you
So
can
before
get
you
out and
come
try
out,
to fight the case. And
yeah,
he
nah.
need the money to fight the case, but
Okay, so you can't give that up.
yeah.
And I
So
don't think he gonna get hopefully he don't get killed like that. And that's no pun intended. I'm just saying hopefully they don't try to smoke him like that. Uh
yeah,
uh but I don't know, bro. Like I said, a lot of these rappers been a part of a lot of shy shit, so you never know what they karma is, they personal karma. We can wish whatever
Yeah.
we want on. You can wish whatever you want on a person. It's a person's personal deeds to get to where they at. Now, there's people that lead the world that might not should and this and that. It might not work 100%. I'm not saying
Hmm.
that karma works 100%. I'm saying that if you pay attention to certain shit and the energy you putting out, like you'll see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
it'll come
nigga,
back to
you've been
you.
talking about killing niggas for years. So
Right.
some shites happen to you. You can't really you get what I'm saying? You can't really be mad, bro, because this is the energy that you
It
invested in.
circled back
It
around.
just circled
Yeah.
around, but it circled around in a different way you ain't expect.
Yep.
That's what fuck people up because you thinking it's gonna come back the same way. No, that shit can come back a whole nother way. You know what I
Right.
mean? It might not come back on some street shit. It can come back on some legal shit. Now you gotta sit
Yeah.
down. You feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like you rather have a nigga come shoot at you than you have to go sit down for 20
Yeah.
years, nigga, in the prime of your career, lose your bitches
Yeah.
and lose everything, nigga.
Everything.
So, but
Yeah.
no, I hope, like I said, man, Mac, I hope that they, justice is served, whichever way it is, because if he is a part of that shit, then justice gotta be served. If he's not and it's false, then hey, let justice be served and let that man out. I don't know either way. I fuck with Lil Durk, but I'm not a huge fan like that to where I'm invested. So,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens with that. But where you want to go next, Mac?
Yes, sir. Shoot. The only thing we got left is that one topic I was telling you about, and be more, because
Oh
we didn't.
yeah, let's end on that. Let's end
All
on that because
right.
that is crazy. Yeah, go
So,
ahead.
all right. So
That's
it
crazy.
happened a month ago. Yeah, it'll be a month ago. Well, almost a month, basically. July 10th in Penn North, in the Penn North neighborhood in Baltimore, Maryland. It was a mass overdose, man, and at the time of this recording, it was like 27 people. 27 people were in the hospital, hospitalized.
Yeah,
Five were in critical condition, so it could be more. But basically, it was a overdose, a mass overdose. That means they were all in this
doing it
group.
together.
Yeah, so they got this drug. Somebody was giving them testers, saying, "Hey, we got this new thing about to hit the streets. Y'all want to try it?" They said, "Yeah," and it was fentanyl mixed with a sedative. So that's what I don't even is fentanyl a downer. So it may be like two downers
I don't even
combined.
really know
Fentanyl
much
by
about
itself is
fentanyl,
already
but
bad.
it's
You
a
know what I'm
killer.
saying? Yeah. So it was so bad, man. So in one of the reports I seen in the mass overdose when they were going to, help the people. It was a pregnant woman, man. Pregnant woman
Yeah,
with the baby hanging out of her vagina as she was passed out and overdosing.
man.
And that when
What
I
the
seen and heard that, I was like, what?
what the
Like that's
fuck?
some you couldn't even prepare me for that to be
Hell
happening.
no.
No movie would I
That
couldn't
is
even
some
picture
next
that being in
level.
a movie. Like
That's some next level shit, bro.
that's some other earthly, like another universe type thing. It wouldn't even
Yeah,
be in my mind. Never have until I seen it. So I was like, yo, that's bad. This whole situation is bad to have a mass overdose like this. And I know that in Baltimore, the heroin scene, we
it's
watched The
vicious.
Wire, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, stuff like that. And that was based off of some real stuff.
yeah.
And, but yeah, prayers to all of them, man. And hopefully they get the help they need. But tell me how you feel, what you think about that whole situation, man, because, I mean,
Man,
it's crazy to me.
I always feel like mass suicides or mass people. I feel like more than 5 to 10 people doing the same thing in unison is always. I feel like it's some evil shit to it unless it's like you a team or you trying to be a sport. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
even
yeah,
sometimes sports has evil connotations. What I'm saying
yeah,
is when you got I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard for me to explain, Mac. I'm just saying it's like you got strong minded people controlling the weak. So that way
yeah.
you can convince these people to you know what I'm saying? Whether they drug addicts, like I said, bro, but the people in Jonestown, the people with
Yeah, I
Jim
remember
Jones and
that.
them, bro, they might not even be drug addicts. They just easily manipulated to where let's all drink this, and this is gonna happen for us together. And and God told me that if we all die together, that we all going to ascend to heaven together. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And for you
Mm-hmm.
to believe that, you get what I'm saying? Like, and that don't mean you dumb. That don't mean you ignorant. That mean that's this crazy part. People really want something to believe in, bro. And it's
Yeah.
hard. It's hard to not. It's hard to fall back and be like, no, I ain't gonna believe in what y'all believe in. I'm gonna find my own belief. You get what I'm saying? That's hard to
Mm-hmm.
do. It's hard to do for a nigga to be raised in a Christian or in Islam or and break away from that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit's hard to do. So when your parents is in this cult and they bring you in and you think, oh, your parents know best, but the whole time your parents leading you to death. You feel
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Brainwash.
Brainwash, and like I said, what this it's on another side with the drug dealer shit where like nigga, you know you putting a new mixture together. Why you gonna cocktail these people like that, bro? You feel
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
You gotta
You
be some
try.
savages.
Come on, bro. Try it on one or two fiends. If it don't work out, then you know. And I'm not saying sacrifice some people, but try it on your heart. Try it on the fiends that you know. Like, all right, this nigga got a big tolerance. Let me try this shit on him. You feel me? To
Yeah.
give out free samples of some cocktail shit that you don't even know what it could do yet, and you just trying to get everybody hooked on it real quick, and you
That's
killing
it.
fuck. That's all you doing. If I let 30 people try it, they 30 people hooked, that's gonna translate to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. That's fucked up because
It is.
you don't even know what this shit gonna do to the one person. So why would you give it to 30? Try your hardest fiend. And if that nigga survived, then you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to say try him, but he wanna be tried. He the nigga that's looking for the nigga, I need that shit just gonna have me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On the
That and it's
flow.
free.
Yeah, and it's free.
Yeah.
Let me try that shit. I'm trying to be on the flow. Nigga, now you know what I'm saying. Now you know if it put your hardest fiend on the floor, you like, all right, I can't let this shit go out like that to everybody. You know what I'm saying? But you
Yeah.
just be like, hey, y'all 30 niggas, 40 niggas, 50 niggas, y'all try this for the first time. Nigga, nah, man, you can't
Yeah.
do
That
that.
shit's sick, man.
When it ain't just straight product, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
You trying
shit's
to play
it's sad.
chemist and all that shit. Yeah. That shit
It's
was
shit's
crazy, man.
it's shit sad, man. And like I said, pray for people with addiction. Everybody's addicted to something. And I'll tell you
Right.
that. I don't care if it's sex. I don't care if it's cigarettes or black and
Shit could be
mild,
money.
money, gambling, anything, food. Like I said, bro, everybody has an addiction. Makeup, not you know what I'm saying? Have addiction to OCD is an addiction. If you ask me, I'm not trying to say it's not a brain condition, but you get what I mean. Everybody
Yeah.
has something that their mind focuses on more than others. And like I said, man, don't down people because people can come out of that shit. But when you taking advantage of those people, that's when you wrong, bro. To me, you know what I mean. You taking
Yeah.
advantage of when you taking advantage of a fiend or you taking advantage of a sex addict. That's when I feel like you feel what I'm saying. Like you kind of in the wrong because you feeding into they fucked up shit. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Like these
Yeah.
people might be really trying to change themselves, but you know what triggered them. You know what I'm
You
saying?
basically
It's like
kicking them while they down.
down. Basically, look, I'm trying to fix myself, but I know that if you offer me some free drugs right now, I ain't gonna be able to turn it down. I ain't that strong yet. You know what I'm saying? Had you just not offered me no free drugs, I could probably still be living. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? You get what I mean? Like if I ain't have no money that night, so I wasn't gonna pay for nothing. But boy came through and said, "Yo, this shit free." Like what?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and get
Yeah. That
high. Then
shit
nigga,
crazy,
I'm gonna get
man.
high for free. No, nigga, whole time, nigga, you ain't had the money for it means you probably shouldn't have had it. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? So,
Yep.
but boy coming through like superhero, but he really coming through on some test kit shit, and you know, the rest is
Yeah.
history. So, damn, Mac, that shit's harsh, man. But
Yeah. I'll definitely do some more research on it, and people watching, y'all can look it up, and do your own research. But yeah, I'll be back with that because I want to follow and see like
please
what
do, Mac.
happened.
We talk more about that in the future.
Yeah, yeah,
Like I
definitely.
said, we got some more shit coming up soon. Like I said, man, we'll be back with another episode soon. But Mac, um, I feel like that's a heavy way to
You're
that's a
right.
heavy
It
way to
is. It
end.
is. It ain't
But
even
it's a good way to end. But it's
some
also heavy.
real
It's
like
look that shit
to
got me feeling heavy
ponder
right
on your
now.
life. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
like be appreciative of what you got going on, and even like I said, we all like I said, bro, we black in America, us Mac. I'm not saying everybody
Yeah,
across the world, but we didn't faced our trials and tribulations, and whether it's inner family, out of family, whether it's not knowing this, whether it's getting held back from this, whether it's, you know what I mean. But this type of shit where like we all got addictions, but when you got them people who got those shits that people could easily kill you with, you feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a difference. So I just wanna tell people that sometimes you're lucky. You may have an addiction that's not deadly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
that's
that
true.
and you're lucky for that. You know what I'm saying? But don't see yourself as different from the people who have a condition that is deadly, because you only want, you know what I mean? That's the only swap. The only swap is their addiction is something that they need to get from somebody who's not FDA approved, and your addiction might be somebody who has to be you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
you can still,
Right.
you know what I mean? Your shit might be medicine, your shit might be pills, liquor, whatever shit you can get from the store, but you can still OD, but it has to be regulated. Just because they got addiction that's not regulated, don't, you know, shit on those people. But
Right.
man, this has been
But yeah,
another
man. Go ahead.
another.
Yeah.
Nah, man, this is heavy, but this has been another episode of Lessons and Blessings, man. And I just want to say, man, like care, reach out for your people, check on your people. I know it's hard. The older we get, the more shit we got going on, but definitely check on your people, and the people you know that's struggling with certain addictions, man. Just keep them in your circle, not to monitor them, not to whatever, but just to talk to them. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Keep them
Because
close. Yeah.
they gonna do what they want to do regardless. Motherfucker want to get high, he gonna get high. Motherfucker gonna get drunk, he gonna get drunk. You can't stop them. You can't stop it. But just be an outlet for them people, because sometimes they just need somebody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Well, even while they drunk, they might still need somebody to talk to. So lend your time, man, if you can. But yeah, man, bless up to the Most High, man. It's your boy
Definitely.
Great Orange Hope, man. It's been another great episode of the Lessons and Blessings, and it's your boy, you know, my
James Mack, man. Yeah.
you know it,
Stay
man.
focused. Stay blessed. Stay prayed up.
In full effect, man. Blessings, man. We'll be back soon.
Peace out.
Peace.